What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode as the Seattle Vikings. Now, before we get started here, since I didn't do it in the last episode, I gotta read off the winners from last year, and there were actually 2 clean sweeps. 2! That's awesome stuff. So first up, it's Rune, who guessed for the team offense was Nico Hischier, the league defense was Jake Bean, and the goalie Ward. So there you have it. And then, secondly, is Richie65. He guessed Hischier for the team offense. League D was Jake Bean, and the goalie was Tyler Ward. So there you go. The same 2 guys. Well, the same 3 guesses. No one guessed. I think it was Scheifele. Yeah, no one had Scheifele for the league forward here, but that's, you know, partly in case we do not have a defenseman who stands out in point scoring yet. I think Stoll could get there, but that's been sort of brought up. Is should we trade for a guy like that? Now, we might do that, and I was giving it some thought. We might not even have to sacrifice one of these guys here. We can get like a true rental and be able to mix and match, give enough ice time to people, and have a guy up there in the top 2, like a left-handed offensive defenseman or a two-way guy who puts up points, one of the 2. And then we'd be able to mix and match by giving enough guys ice time. Like Stoll and Pino both have power play time. Stoll with that top time might even be able to sneak into the top 6 again. While in our penalty kill, we also have Pino there, but he's on the second pairing for each one. So our pairings would be like, you know, Stoll would drop down to the top 6. We could have maybe Paris and Kubis in the top 4, or maybe Paris on the lower one since he got the top penalty kill time, Kubis on the top 4, along with Pino in the top 4, because he has only got that secondary power play and secondary penalty kill, and then our top guy right there. It could work, and then Honko, we could have his depth again. He's not growing anymore. He's you know, a full 81. He's a top 6 guy, and he's not going to grow anymore. So this is all possible. It's possible that we can make that all work. The thing is, right now we're kind of doing okay. I mean, we could be doing better, true. Record-wise, we could be doing better. But I like our ratio. I think we've just kind of had some bad games in there. So I'm not going to change it yet, but I will keep an eye on things. And if I feel like we could use that, maybe it'll be at the deadline, and you guys will have to let me know about that idea. But I'm thinking if we do make that, we could use some other assets and pick them up purely as a rental, just with some like picks or, you know, excess trade value that we don't need. I think we could make it work, honestly. I don't know if there's anyone out there like that, especially with a year left on the block. I mean, I could browse really quick. I'm not going to go too heavy into it because I do want to obviously get to the simming here. Like Hampus Lindholm might be a guy. Left-handed. Doesn't put up many points, never mind. But there could be a guy here now. McAvoy's a righty. I mean, it could work even as a righty. But he's got 3 years left. Yeah. So it kind of has to be like the perfect situation to grab someone like that. Hayden Fleury, I don't think this guy's much of a point producer. No, he's not. So yeah, it's about, we have to find a guy who can produce points, number 1. Number 2, he's got to kind of have only 1 year left. And so there might not even be someone out there like that. Jake Bean's got 2 years left, you know. Is that Morgan Riley for real? He doesn't actually, what the hell? I don't know, I feel like defensemen in this game don't put up points very well. Like, some do, but man, a lot of these guys just don't. It's kind of interesting. Alright, before Seth Jones got injured, he had 9 points in 15 games played. I mean, that might be a guy to keep an eye on again. A righty, but 1 year left, so he could be a pretty good one. That's, yeah, not. I was like, wait a second. No, this doesn't add up at all. Provorov, not much of a point producer. 5 years left. You know, it's kind of hard. Aaron Ekblad, 5 years left. Like, it's, unfortunately, we're not finding one of those guys who can kind of put up a lot of points for us and things like that. Pete got a hell of a contract there. 5 years at that. He's a good defender, man. Don't get me wrong. But I wasn't about to spend. I mean, there's Dahl in here, but he's on a major contract because he was in the free agency. Like, yeah, I'm not seeing it, I wish there was something out there, but none of these guys produce. I don't know what it is, but seemingly none of these guys can really produce. The ones who kind of can are more locked into deals here. But yeah, as you can see, just from us scrolling through a lot of this, it's incredibly hard to find someone. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Like, you look at this, you should see more, like, point-scoring defensemen, right? But, like, you don't see that many. I don't know if it's just something about this game that it's just not a big thing, but even Ewell Levy doesn't put up a lot of points. He used to put up a decent chunk of points in other games, and right now he's not. Datsuk, okay, here's one. 15 points in 22 games played. Another righty, of course. But it's a possibility. How about this guy? He's on the end of an entry level. He's not really a rental. Puts up a decent chunk of points, though, man. What the hell? Hopefully Stoll becomes something sort of like that. But yeah, there we are at the end. And really, there's only one or two guys who we could feasibly trade for in that role. So it doesn't make sense to look for it right now. It's just kind of not in the cards for us. Maybe at the deadline we can pull something off if we think we need it. But as of right now, or we could just go for another like big old shutdown like guy to really help out our goaltending and defense throughout the playoffs. Speaking of which, I was considering, and I think I should, turn off automated goalie rotations and try to give Lynch a few more starts here. Switch him off with Ward a bit more evenly. That could help out, maybe. So we're going to try that for a bit. See which goalie does better. We'll give the one extra games, etc. here and there. So I'm going to turn off auto-rotate goalies, and we're going to get into the simming here. And see what we can do. Because our ratios are good, as we checked. I mean, we had a hell of goals. Our penalty kill was kind of bad, but we did do a couple swaps to that, so hopefully that'll turn out. Anyway, we're going to keep Ward in, let's say, for these 3 games here. See how he does. And then we'll switch over to a Lynch and give him some games. Yeah. Don't need any of that. We already took care of all that. A lot of wheeling and dealing. Bernhardt, that's our AHL. Okay, tough loss right there. We just didn't score. But our defense and goaltending was good. Another tough loss. We're getting points out of them, but man, we want some wins out of those. At least goaltending were good throughout those. 1 and 2 goals in regulation. Alright, how's the Central Scouting doing? Pretty solid. Alright. Interesting. Grinder. Perhaps a low franchise. Most likely going to be a low elite. I've never seen a low franchise yet, but I'm sure they're out there. And we do have one low elite here. Late first round. Maybe second. Well, no. Sorry, 32 teams, so late first round. Alright. That's about all we can see right then. Ooh, is it going to go too far? Wait a sec. Stop that sim. Okay, it didn't. Anyway, that's a good performance from Ward right there. He did great in that little stretch, but we are going to hand it to Lynch. I'm going to give him pretty even, maybe even like 3 and 3 or something like that. Just to see how we're going to do. Our goal scoring definitely slacked right there. But you know what? We got points out of most of those games. We got, what, 4 points out of possible 6? That's not too bad. You'd prefer about 5 or so, but hey. Beggars can't be choosers sometimes. 14, 8, and 3 is not a bad record right now. So I'm hoping this doesn't take too long. If, again, one of them starts pulling out in front, like by a wide margin, then obviously we're going to hand it to him. So let's give Lynch here 3 games. See how he does in this stretch against Chicago, St. Louis, and Colorado. The Central Division. Ouch. We got 5 goals and we lost. Lynch just kind of seemed... Oh, man. I'm stopping it. Nope. I'm stopping it. I'm going... Yeah, I tried to stop it right there. Jesus. That's Lynch right there. No. I'm going back to freaking automated rotation. He's just not... I don't know. It could be always coincidence, but every time I give this guy the starting role, every time I put this guy in there, he seems to kind of shit the bed on us. I mean, look at that. He just jumped way the hell up there. He doesn't get wins. He doesn't do much. I'm switching it back to automated. Then we can use Lynch, and if we have injury in the playoffs, he might be someone to turn to, but I don't even know if I trust him that much. It's just bad. Like, I gotta just switch it back. Every time I try to give this guy a chance, I mean, maybe he's the guy we trade for that rental. Like, it's... I don't know what to say about Lynch, man. It just doesn't seem like he sims well on this team. Ward always seems like the better goaltender. So I'm switching it back to Emmanuel. Now you can say, oh, that's not too fair, but that's 3 games in a row where he absolutely shits the bed. Like, we need at least a semi-consistent goaltender, someone who can bounce back after some games and get the job done, because that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. All right, let's yeah. I mean, we lost 3 in a row right there. 5 goals for, 3 goals for. The 2 goals for is a bit understandable, but when you get 5 goals for and 3 goals for, you expect to win games like that. I think we're not, you know, being unfair to say that we should win those games. So we're switching that back, man, immediately. I just don't think Lynch has got what it takes. Another tough loss right there. Haley, I don't think I even took him out. Pretty sure that was just a minor. Apparently I did. Was he a defenseman or something? No. What the hell? Goalie? Maybe it's a goalie. Okay, yeah, it was a goalie. I was like, what the hell? Alright, there he is. Yeah, he's fine. He's tough. Okay. Sweet. So, I actually like our AHL goaltenders right now. Alright. Tough loss there again, man. We got to start getting some wins. Colborne wasn't happy with his individual performances. Okay, we get a win right there. We got to start stringing them together here now, guys. Okay. There we are. So out of those 4 games, a shutout, 2 goals for, 2 goals, or sorry, 2 goals against, 2 goals against. One was a 4 goals against, sure. But overall, still better than Lynch. Again, comes in 2 in regulation, 1 in regulation. Now, one of those might have been Lynch, but that's fine. He seems to just do better when he can start whenever the hell we put him in there. That's a tough loss shutout. We do seem to be kind of struggling here, which is a bit interesting, considering our team is very, very good. But I think I'm not going to mess around with those goalie rotations anymore, and just, we got to roll with it here. Let's see what's happening with our offense. Heischer's now, okay, so definitely lost a step here production-wise. That's a definite thing here. Oh, yeah. 3.26 goals for, goals against 2.69. Goals against is not good. Power play's great. Penalty kills improved. Okay, it was at 71%. It's now closer to there. So I'll leave it how it is, see if it can keep improving. Power play is fantastic. I love our power play, but we got to figure out better ways to score 5-on-5 too, because it seems like that's carrying us a bit right now. Home ice not good. Away ice is decent. Last 10, 5, 4, and 1. Not where we want to be. 8 points out of first place. We are usually up there. As long as we make the playoffs, you know, it's good, but we also got to take a look at this and see how we can improve. Perman is 35 points. Like, how do I move him off? Henrik, Boyle's slacking a bit. Karpovtsev's doing good. Colborne's dropped off, but he's still getting a crap ton of points, as is Wilcox. We're still getting a decent chunk of points. Manning, he's on pace for 50, so that's really what I want out of my second line. So that's good. Colborne, a lot of that's... yeah, some of that on the power play. I was thinking about maybe having Colborne move up, but... alright, he has 1 tick of morale for ice time, but... hopefully giving him the power play time helps him. We'll see. So Bermanis is kind of like an assist guy now. Karpovtsev's goal scorer. I'm still kind of considering maybe... I know Bermanis is doing really good, but what if Colborne has more of a hybrid? Better stats, too. What if we tried him second line? And Bermanis back on the third, because he's got the top power play time, too. He does take a lot of shots, though. I do like that. But Colborne does, too. They both take a good amount of shots. I can try it for a bit. We do seem to be kind of lacking some 5-on-5 scoring right now. It's kind of crazy. You see how, like, stacked our team is, and the better you make your team sometimes, the worse their record is, hilariously. But that's the way it goes. So we could try that out. Bermanis back onto that third line here. Try Colborne on the second. Yeah. And that should be okay for Bermanis since he's listed as a second liner. Third line time plus the top power play. I think that should be okay. We'll try this out. Because Colborne seems a bit more of a hybrid. Pure playmaker Manning. And then Karpovtsev has kind of been a hybrid sniper. With two guys able to score a bit more, maybe that second line does do better. Especially in the 5-on-5. That's kind of what we're looking for. 8 points. This guy's got 13 points now in 35 games played. I mean, he's on pace for like 25 points or so. Not even, maybe even 30, but still expect better. We still expect better out of him. All right, goaltender-wise, yeah, Ward is doing pretty solid. He's improving slightly. We just need more out of everyone. Ward improved a lot since his last check. He was like at 2.8 something for his goals against. So he has been improving, so that's good for us. All right, let's get another month here done. Hopefully we're able to turn it on here. Let's see what those line changes do for us. Especially, we need to get more. I really think we're lacking 5-on-5 scoring. The way it feels, like with how high our power play percentage is. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but another one we just lost. God damn, guys. There we go. Okay, come on now. String together some W's. There you go. Tough one right there. Probably Lynch in net for that 4 goals against 1. Wouldn't be surprised. Come on, guys. We need to get a streak. We need to go on a streak right now. There we go. We really need to get a streak going. I don't care about that. Get out of here, Pro Scout. Come on. God damn. Those are tough games, man, where our goaltending does it for us, but we just can't put the puck in the net. Now, there's a statement game, 8-0. All right, guys, take that and build on it. Holy crap, you lost to Ottawa. Jesus, man. 23-15-4. Honestly, I think our team's just too good. I hate to say it, but I think that's a thing in this game. It's not much different from last year besides the fact we have an insane good dude on our third line. Tristan Simmons been injured. That's in our AHL. Stuff someone in there. Yep, probably that guy. 69. Haha, nice. Get him in. Oh, man. Come on, Seattle. We need to just... We gotta get something going, man. We're too good to have performances like this. How are we so inconsistent? Yikes, man. Doesn't make sense. I mean, it does. If I know the game, but I mean, it doesn't at the same time. It's our locker room chemistry's pretty bad. I think we just got too many guys for certain roles. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Alright, couple of elites scouted now. Yeah, our record, when you think about it, 24-21 if you add in those overtime losses for this team. I don't think so, bud. We should be doing way better. But we're not. It's a thing. And it's not fun. Get back in there, son. Mr. 56 overall. Trying to grow him. Alright, offense. Can we start getting consistent here? We need consistent production out of you guys. No, probably not. I don't need anyone. I'm not even going to take a look at them. Let's see. Butcher and Bear, you want to give us 2 defensemen. Neither of them look very good. Just by their contracts alone, we have got dime a dozen of those guys. We have plenty of them. Those mid-top 4 type guys. Alright, win this game. We need a big win. We really need to get these. There we go. Okay, 3 in a row. We needed that. 27-17-4. It's hard to say. Offensively, 1 goal for 4 in regulation. 3, 1, 8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, and 3. Like it's kind of all over the place. Which it happens, but look at this. Like we have no one taking lead here. No one's taken like. It looks like the first line has dropped off horrifically. Oh yeah, goal scoring dropped off. I think I just got to move it back to how it was. Goals against improved. PK still improved. Power play dropped a little bit, but there's no way it's maintaining 30% the entire year. I don't know, man. We have no one at point a game now, which it makes a bit of sense with how spread out our stats are. Colborne's really dropping off now. He's got to be on that third line, I think. He hasn't done jack shit since he's been on that second. And Manning dropped down a bunch. Manning's now not on pace for 50. Yeah, I think Bermanis belonged on that line for sure. So we got to switch that back. Yeah. I think it's pretty clear that what we got to do right there. Yeah, it just seemed like our team didn't do as good during that whole stretch. Stoll's got 15 points. Like I said, not even really on pace for 30. Plus minuses are decent. Pignon and Malmstrom struggling a bit. Everyone else is doing great. Warden, Lynch, they trade off on and off, man. Need more wins. Just we have this weird thing where we're just like, we look great, but like all the ratios and stuff, you'd think our record would be better. It's just like when we lose, it's these really tight games. It feels like team chemistry is bad too, which is obviously not good. And I think it just honestly has a lot to do with he likes Bermanis. That's kind of cool. But let's try to switch that back. Does anyone like not like anyone? Like I'm trying to figure out what the chemistry is all about here. I don't see anyone with low locker room chemistry with anyone else. So, again, I just wish it would explain the chemistry a bit better. I mean, what? Should I look for the positives? He's got great chemistry with Boyle. He likes Stoll, too. Henrik. Likes Bermanis, Colborne. We could try something that we used to do. Henrik onto the second line, Karpovtsev up. It's always a possibility. Bermanis kept killing it, though. He always kills it. Yeah, I guess we just got to go back to this and keep that going. Very interesting this guy still lists as a third liner at 85. That's actually crazy interesting. Because with his offensive stats, you expect that guy to be listed at second liner by now. But he's not. So that's good for us. Alright, well, we're going to try these back again. I'm not going to worry about anything else. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was as good, that 5-on-5 stuff. We might have been getting more point scoring spread out, but it didn't feel like that. And it looked like our second line took a hit. Everyone kind of took a hit, so definitely making that change back. The deadline will be up next, so first and foremost, I got to check out those progress reports here. Oop, there we are. Because I didn't do that last month, and I did want to... Alright, let's see. Appleton. He's boosted a lot by stat growth, so good thing he's only on a one-year deal. Sophilus Pro is stat minuses, actually. Leach, morale. He likes his... Okay, morale and stat. Boyle probably all still statistical, yeah. Ward might have a bit of statistical, yeah. So probably getting up to that 90 was statistical growth from winning the Vezina and the Masterton. Bermanis, statistical. Heischer and Henrik are both statistical. Alright, holy hell. Hi. Lampman. Another freaking elite. Oh, well, he actually pretty well. He produces where he is right now. Oh my god, look at those offensive stats. See... What is this guy? Chase Lampman. I feel like that guy's two-way. I don't know. Franchise goalie. I forgot about him. Oh, the blind picked franchise. Alright. Decent growth all around. Who the hell is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Third rounder. Jumped up to 80 overall. He's got 45 points in 42 games played. Can I check his nationality from here? I'm just going to check out on that Lampman guy. Who the hell is this? That's just some insane growth. Chase Lampman. Who are you? Seriously. Who the heck are you? He's unsigned, 1 year left, so he's drafted the year prior. Yeah, he is. So he's in juniors, so he's not facing the best competition, but still has some decent production. I like his offensive stats. Decent defensive stats, not incredible. Not a strong skater either. Interesting. I'll leave him where he is. Don't need to sign him yet. We won't. Again, we gotta manipulate and use all of the what the hell are they called? Entry levels that we can here. Alright. Come on, guys. We need a big freaking month right here. We need to go on a tear. We need to tear it up here. There's the deadline. Come on now, Seattle. Consistency is key. Let's get consistently good production, consistently good defense, consistently good goaltending. That's the kind of game I'd like to see. I don't care if we only get 3 goals per game. Limit them. Get the wins. That's Burnaby. Walter Cogliano. Mild concussion. He'll be back the 7th, so it's not too long. So we could stuff someone in here. I think I actually have... Yeah, this guy. He's 20. Yeah, he's 22. He's low overall. That's why I had him out. I think there's one other low. Okay, same thing. I might as well use the elite. Yeah. He's sitting because 22 with the low overall wasn't as good as some of these other guys, clearly. So, alright. We'll do that. Come on, guys. Another victory. We got to beat these shitty teams. There we go. I'll take it. It's a win, man. Extra point. They're in the East. We don't care about giving up a point to them. Cogliano's already back, seriously? That's it? It said the 7th. That doesn't look like the 7th to me. Sorry, Sulzer. You've been voted off the island. Another 4th liner. Look at all those penalty minutes, holy shit. Yeah. Crazy. Probably a big old fighter. AHL's a great place to fight. There we go. 3 wins in a row. A shutout. I like that one. Come on now, Seattle. We need to keep stringing them together here. Make me have faith in this team to not make a trade at the deadline. Make me believe. Vancouver, crappy team. We got to pick up these easy points. Can't drop them. There you go. Easy points. Nashville, what are they looking like? Very good team. That's a test. We failed the test. 4-2 loss. Come on, guys. More. Need more. Here's another test. Failed that test as well. These quality teams we go up against, we struggle. A win right there. But that's only 2 goals for in the last 3 games. Per game, sorry, I should say. I didn't see their record. But it looks like we struggle against those top-tier teams. St. Louis is a decent team. They look like they should make the playoffs. Beat them 6-2. So again, it might be, you know, coincidence that we lost to 2 very, very good teams there, but let's see. If we lose to Colorado as well, then you kind of have to wonder. What is this guy? You want 2 picks for him, so he's got to have some decent... Ugh. Hey, he doesn't produce. Nope. No thanks. Exit. Alright, come on, guys. You got to pick up this win against Colorado. There we go. Okay, so we won that game. That's 2 out of 3 of these top opponents here in this month. Not ideal, but... Nope. These are all, like, top 4s, man. Like, I don't know why my pro scouts like, we need top 4 guys. That's all we have are top 4 guys. We have 5 top 4 guys and a top 6. Tough loss right there in Boston. Again, okay, divisional opponent and one of the top teams. We're competing with these guys for a division slot. We get a big 4-point victory right there. 2-1. All right. So good job, guys. I still think we definitely improved this month. It's, yeah, what, 1, 2, 3 regulation losses so far. If we could win out these next 2 games, that would be a great. Philly's not the strongest of teams. Good win against them. Arizona, they're there. And we beat them. We give them a point. So, in our division, sucks to do that, but we got those 2 wins. That's a much better month. We went 3, 4, 5, and 2, 7, 8, 9, and 3, 12, and 3. Yeah, okay, that's a big improvement. 39, 20, and 4. We'll have to see. We still don't have like one of standout point scores, but that also might be the case of our team is getting a ridiculous amount of points from 3 lines. So I'm not too concerned. Of course, I'd love to see Heischer being that point a game guy every year, but it's not always the case there. All right, so Seattle 3.14 goals for per game. It's still hovering around that. So we have dropped a step. Goals for wise. Goals against has got better, 2.32. It's still a good ratio. Power play, 26.7. Again, it wasn't going to maintain at 30%. It's still very good. Penalty kills, 77%. Looks like it could still improve a bit. 2 shorties against, that's unheard of for us. Only 1 shorty for, that's also kind of unheard of. Home record improved a lot, 21-10-1. Away record, 18-10-3. That's still pretty good. Last 10, 7-3-0. So, all right. We're looking good. Looking a lot better, I should say. But we got a lot of regulation losses early on. So Hischier 55 points, Karpovtsev 54, Bermanis 52, Henrik 51, Colborn 51, Boyle only 50. But look how many 50-point scores we already have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot. That's quite a bit. And Manning is likely going to be a 50-point guy as well. So you can kind of understand why some guys are scoring less. Grant, yes, we are scoring a bit less overall. But if we didn't have a third line with Wilcox and Colborn on it, you would see Hischier, Henrik and Boyle, I think, really doing a lot better. But I do like that our two pieces of our second line are very comparable, scoring-wise, to the rest, man. Like, to our first line. I really kind of enjoy that. Even Wilcox, man, third line time, but he's on power play. He's on that second power play unit on the wing, and he is crazy little playmaker back there. I wish he could take face-offs. There's our Manning replacement, but he can't take face-offs. Why? I am cursed by centers who can't take face-offs. I hate you all. Yeah, that face-off percentage is trash. Yeah, he sure has great face-off percentage. Manning's not too bad, man. He wins more than 50%. Considering his rating, it's now up to 80. Hell, fuck. Dude, he's getting better and better. Alright. Good job, Manning. Okay, Appleton drops off pretty quick after that. Appleton with 24 points. 16 goals, though. I mean, he's got Wilcox feeding him the puck, so you better get some points there. They're also playing with Colborn, who's stealing up a lot of those. Appleton's more the kind of lockdown guy on that grouping, and it seems to be working out. They're working very well as a line. We'll stick with forwards here. Alright, there's Leach, 18 points. Sim, 12. This guy's like perpetually a minus. Freaking hilarious. Because I still love him. Can't help it. His stats, though. And his contract. That's mainly... He is on such a good contract. If he's a fourth liner now, whatever, so be it. Mr. Former 23rd overall pick. Ugh. Sofolas, and then Spezza played 1 game. He got 2 points. What a beast. Alright. Defensively, Pino, Malmstrom. Lowest plus-minus on our top pairing. But look at Pino go. 22 points. Not bad. Stoll with 20. I mean, it's not great. Let's be real. I'm trying to find silver linings for, like, my defensive core, but... There we go. Okay, now both goalies are doing freaking fantastic. Very interesting. 90 overall, 87 overall. We have to get rid of one of them. And I don't know if it's now or we just let Lynch go. So if we are going to do that deadline thing, we pretty much have to decide on a goaltender. And because I think we would use the other goaltender for the trade. Now, Marty Lynch at age 25 and 87. Does he get much better than this? Don't know. He does have more shutouts, but I usually don't gauge things by shutouts. Shutouts are nice and all, but... ridiculously tough situation that we're placed in with our goaltenders. They're at least splitting pretty well. We can give Lynch a few more starts here at the end if we really want to. But it just seems like Ward's the guy. And Colborn and Wilcox are really going to be duking it out for that Calder, I think. I love both these guys, man. We're just in such a... I can keep Wilcox on as a third liner for a long time as long as I give him that power play time because he's on an entry level. We got a few years out of that guy, which is awesome. It's just fantastic. He's good at freaking good defensively too. Again, not a strong skater, but Locks it down, baby. Locks it down. A lot of penalty minutes. 59 for this guy. How many fights is that? 7. So 7 times 5 is what, 35? So 35 of those. So 24, you know, that's fine. Yeah, that's not that many. Colborn's a beast. Speaking of which, who else fights on our team? Wilcox does. Wilcox got 5 fights. And he doesn't look like he takes many other penalties from there. Dude, we're fighting a lot. It's kind of a lot of team fights. Oh, yeah. 25, so he's only got 14 penalty minutes. Pino's fought a couple times, I believe. Pino fought 3 times, so subtract 15 from his penalty totals. Yeah, dude, we're a really disciplined team. For the most part. Wow, dude. Dude, look how many guys step up on our team. Look at all that. Look how many individuals have fought this year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boyle! The captain! Oh, I love him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different players have fought on our team this year. All for one and one for all, so fuck you about your locker room chemistry. I think our guys have more than this game's given us credit for. Look at all those stats. Alright, guys, so deadline has come around. I want to take another look at that one dude in my progress reports first before we start looking around at trades, and maybe the blocks have updated. Maybe certain guys will be up for grabs for us if we want to go for that defensive option thing. Appleton, yeah, this is all going to be the same, I believe. Do we have any other growers? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh my god. Ah! He's gonna stop growing at 84 too, isn't he? You piece of shit. That's what I do. All my defensemen grow up to 84. What a crazy growth year, though, for this Lampman dude. He's producing like a boss. He's almost got an assist per game. And 5 penalty minutes, so he's just fought once, and he doesn't take any other penalties in the juniors. Is this guy a godsend? Oh my god, look at this. Oh, passing 98. Offensive awareness 90. I don't care who does it, just I need someone to score. And Chase Lampman's making a case. We're just going to have the most weirdest mediocre defensive core if they all stay at 84, but Lampman's looking like a very strong, strong candidate there. Yeah, Sulzer's grown a crazy amount, and he literally played 1 game. So people do grow when they're scratched. Alright, cool. Wasn't the case. Oh, it was the case last year, I should say. Alright, we're getting a crazy amount of growth here. That's an insane amount of growth. Alright, Lampman. I'm not going to sign him yet because, again, I want to just abuse all his entry levels, and plus he continues to grow here. That's what I've learned. People in juniors will just... They don't stop around 80 overall like they used to a lot last year. And that's hence you saw Colborn. I mean, he got up to an 86 from playing AHL his whole freaking life. So growth is a bit weird. Okay. Feels a bit kind of random, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because I have so many guys that randomly, yeah, eventually some of them are going to jump the frick up there. Look at that value. Stupid. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, we already know about Lindholm. He's trash. McAvoy's got 3 years left. That won't really work. It has to really be a rental guy here. Again, we could always go for like a shutdown, but I don't really know if a shutdowns are minus 38. Fuck is your record, Boston? I gotta see that. Are you horrible? Yes. Oh my goodness. Poor Boston. Not really, though. Buffalo has literally no one. Pecker. Pretty sure this guy, yeah, again, it's just, there's not a whole lot. You know what? Here's an easier way to go about this. I was trying to see if blocks were going to update, but screw all that. I'm just going to search for them and then pick out a few. Who the hell is leading in points for defensemen this year? That's what I want to know. Are there even defensemen scoring? Because when I'm looking around, I don't see anyone. Bullshit. Entire league, defensemen, points, Ekman Larson. Hi! Where are you at? He's on. Oh, he's on Carolina too. Carolina's hogging them all. Ghost of Spare, 34, 87. He's got a decent chunk. Still on Philly. He might be on the block. I don't know if Philly's doing too good. Then Jake Bean. So yeah, Ghost Bear, Ekman Larson, Jake Bean. Ewell Levy's actually getting a decent chunk now. All right. Well, there's a few. Ghost of Spare. I don't know what his contract's like. I didn't feel like he... 7 years left. He's on contract till he's 41. Ewell Levy's the only one with 1 year left. Well-rounded personality, meshes in any room, fits into our top defensive pairing. So that's good. And we've scouted him on defensive pairing 1, power play 1, 4-man 1. Okay, let's take a closer look. I mean, he's not really on the greatest pace, to be honest. Like, he's on pace for about the 50 points that he always gets, which isn't incredible, but it's more than any of our other defensemen. Only 9 of those points on the power play, so we can do pretty good in the 5-on-5. Would Vancouver be interested in coughing him up for a franchise goaltender? Or something else. Not going to commit to that, but I don't know if... I don't remember him being on the block. He could be. I don't recall, though. He's on a bad team. They don't look like they want to give him up. Oh, they do want to give him up. Okay, so Ewell Levy is on the block. Rental. Is this our rental right here? I think it might be. If we're going to go for one, Ewell Levy's the obvious choice. Doesn't make sense for a team like Carolina coming off their... I believe they won the Stanley Cup. They have neither Jake Bean... Or what the hell? They have Riley, Bean, and Ekman Larson on their team. Calm the hell down. Ekman Larson's also on 1 year left, but he's also lower overall. He always did great for us, but he is slipping. Good poise, though. But Ewell Levy, again, might be the better fit. Only 80 poise. How important is poise? That's what we have to ask ourselves. I do still think it's a true top 2 is Ewell Levy. And he'll be loving to go into a free agency right smack in his prime to get a pretty big paycheck after we're through with him. And Vancouver doesn't have a true starter. Yeah. Well, they have an elite down here who they don't know about, but for now, they have DiPietro. Signed to 4 more years at a pretty hefty price. I don't know if they'd take a goalie. He's doing shit. But that's their own fault. They have so much cap space, though, they don't have to worry about that. They can have an 87 and 84 goaltender and probably start turning things around. What's up with their forward core? I'm actually just curious to see why this team is shit. Yeah, seriously, why are they crap? 2 good guys, then they drop off real quick. And defensively... that was that. How about... they don't even really... They're trying to get rid of all... Yeah. It looks like they're just trying to rebuild. Looks like they're just like, this ain't working. I guess we rebuild now. But they don't want to give up best or anything like that. And they are, you know... passing their prime up, so I'm not too sure what the hell Vancouver's hoping to accomplish here. We might not even be able to make this go through because of cap, though. When I'm looking at this, actually. We probably won't be able to because of cap unless we can get them to retain, which is very rarely the case to get computers to retain. I'm just going to throw in Lynch. They won't obviously accept this. Is that... oh, it is actually approved. Okay, so if we did chuck... okay, it would be approved. Okay, phew. I was thinking it might be one of those cases. So, Ewell Levy is a strong possibility, guys. And I think if we're going to make a trade, that guy is our guy. And like I said, we could maneuver around our defensive core and our lines to get everyone playing and no one complaining about ice time, and having a ridiculously stacked defensive core. I'm talking like a 90 and an 87, an 85 and an 84, and then two 84s. How ridiculous would that be? That would be kind of crazy. All right, well, I leave that to you guys. Should we do something like that, or should we let this team roll as it was, since we just had that crazy 12-3 month? 39-24 here at the deadline. Decisions to make, guys, and I need your help making them, so let me know in the comment section. All right, guys, so this will do it. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.